Hello, JC here with another reading for the collective. Whenever you find this reading, it will be timeless. There is no gender in tarot. Please do not try to make a reading fit. Only go with your own intuition, your own prayers. Take it through your filters. And let's begin. Okay, my cat might come visit us, but first card. Six of Wands. Swords, Six of Pentacles, Emperor, Six of Swords. So you're in a really harmonious flow and a balanced state right now. Your inner and outer worlds are mirroring each other, and you're really focused. You're determined. A lot of things are coming to fruition for you, and this is a double sign of focus here. You have cut through challenges with truth. Page of Swords. It's a message. Also, a message of truth. Something that you've been asking about. You're going to start to know it. You see the orb of light around her. You are focused. Your answers are coming in. All of your stuff is coming through clearly. And you're moving forward with ease, with grace, with that sovereignty of inner and outer balance. But your blessings are blocked. Your blessings incoming, but they're blocked right now. Masculine healing. Emperor. Delayed. Your blessings are delayed. You're still bringing them forth. You've just come out of a dark period of healing. And you're clear, you know who you are, you know where you're going. And that light was hard earned. The light that you have, that attunement frequency of the greater mysteries. You're the high priestess here, I see. I see. So you could have just gone through a breakup. But you're definitely in touch with the truth of yourself. Hierophant. So you've just come out of a period of, I think you're coming out of a period of celibacy. I think you've been single. Let me see here. You've been single for a while. Working on yourself, working on your career, working on your physical expression, all the way to your spiritual, like all of them are in balance. And you have blessings incoming to you, but they're just being blocked as you hear masculine parts of yourself. Masculine woundings, father wounds. Different areas within yourself where you don't support yourself or where you don't believe you deserve. Those are all coming into healing right now. You have a really great group of spirit guides and guidance. So you will overcome this challenge. It's already healing itself. It's already on its way. And I see here you're calling in your own love. You took it off a whole bunch of just time to work on yourself, to become better at your craft, your work, at your vocation, but also just to be a better person, a better partner. You didn't like the quality of men you were attracting or women, partners you were attracting, so you started to shift that from going within. You took a little spiritual quest here. You did your shadow work. You're still integrating shadow work. But you're really in touch with your higher self. You're really in touch with your highest wisdom. You're clairvoyant. You probably have extreme sight. If you're coming to my channel, you're an ancient soul and you have extreme sight. You are deeply spiritual, deeply wise. You can see all of your past lives. Maybe not chronologically yet. Your sight still needs some repair from past lives for the collective that I'm talking to here. And just know that this is a collective reading, so some parts might fit and some parts may not. Just take what fits and leave the rest. Yeah, you have a lot of abundance and blessings coming into you. You've had a Kundalini awakening in the last 5 years, and now you're integrating it into your experience of living. Golden pyramids may be significant. Egypt. Going outside. Flowers, nature. The rose priestesshood. You're really cleaning up your life right now. Going through spiritual death. That's why your blessings are coming in, but they're delayed. You have quite a bit of blessings. You're looking at really about your own loyalty and sincerity, and then the sincerity and loyalty others have towards you. Who shows you unconditional love? The love that you give out. You're one of the path forgers. So the love that you give out is not new to this planet, but it's been forgotten. So the frequency that you're in, sometimes other people can't match it because it's like buried and you're helping them revive it. But sometimes that means that you're kind of met not in the same way that you feel that you love others. And a lot of star seeds have that struggle. And it's harder still because we're planted away from each other. We're planted in areas we're going to have the most growth. But you're really assessing like who you can trust, what you can trust, and I believe it's yourself. I believe you're making a whole bunch of masculine shifts here, like inside yourself, whether you resonate as masculine, feminine, your inner masculine is healing. Your inner masculine is showing you that you can validate yourself, you can trust yourself. You're releasing any kind of anxiety or leaning onto others for your validation, for your self-worth, for permission, and you're just going for it. And you're really just assessing where you've been in regards to loyalty and love. And you're sincerely trusting the universe. You're sincerely grateful for your life. Even in shadows, challenges, darkness, you have this beauty, this love where you keep choosing love and you keep forgiving and you keep moving forward. That's really beautiful. You have a really beautiful heart. And because of that, Creator's really given you a really great spiritual team that is going to come help you call in all the things that you want. You have a high purpose, you have a high vision, it's coming to you. Help's coming in on the way, but you got to remember to let it in. Remember, we have free will. If you don't let it in, you're scared of this death. You're worrying about it. That's why it's upside down. Don't be afraid to delegate. Don't be afraid to accept help from another. We were meant to renew community. So many people have forgotten it. There's so many lone wolves going on. There's so many toxic situations on the planet that light workers are just like, oh, I don't want to do that. I'm going to do my own thing. We're coming out of that, babe. We're coming out of that. Accept help from others. Reach for community. There's so many like-minded people you can trust now. You don't give your power to anything. You decide who you are. Don't fall in a cult. Don't fall in a group too much. Don't fall in a box too much. Starseeds, it's really hard for us to do that anyway, but you can still reach out. You can still participate. You can still go. You can still trust. You can still take that risk to build the connections that you desire. It's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to not have to do everything on your own. That's the father wound healing right now. And of course, what heals a father's wound, but true sacred femininity. So you've got the queen energy in here. So reach out to the women in your life. Maybe there's an assessment needed to be made if they're toxic or not. You know, even if you love someone and they're your family, if they're not healthy for you, if they're not bringing good into your life, you can assess that. You can have discernment. And it doesn't have to be malicious gossip or judgment. And you can release those people from your life or just spend less time with them. Really get clear on who you are before you spend time with them. But the real feminine ones in your lives, think of anyone you know that's truly feminine. Beautiful, soft, compassionate aura, maybe even a dark feminine though too. Might have that strong but really fiercely loving, really warm. But feminine friendships are extremely important to you right now. Also, yoga might be really important to you. Yoga is really good for balancing Shakti, feminine energy. Sexuality is coming up in here. You might need some sexual healing. Kriya yoga is very good for that. Just balancing out some of the corruptions that we've absorbed from our planet, our lovely society. Let's get a few more cards. Forgive, open up to change. So you're changing right now, you're growing. That's what the Death card is, and you're opening up to it. I think it's painful a little bit. Remember, you might want to go back to a few readings before this, but it came up in one of my last readings, as well as forgive. Remembering that forgiveness is a gift to yourself. It's literally a statement to the universe, so that the universe can get behind and support you, saying that, like, I'm not going to carry on other people's pain and punishment and wounding. I'm going to give the gift of freedom to myself, and this pain is going to be alchemized through me. It's never going to be passed on to anybody else. It's done. I'm letting it go from me and from this world, and it's a gift to yourself. Karma is real. You don't have to worry about other people. So allow yourself that gift of forgiveness, and maybe you need to forgive yourself. Sometimes we are our own, like, biggest enemies, and part of this death is you becoming your own best friend. Okay, and what do you need to change? I can see you're really honest about what needs to change in your life. You're really reaching for them, for those blessings that you wanted to create, the big vision you have for your life. So keep honoring your feelings. I feel like you're doing that, but sometimes we can still think we're honoring our feelings and not actually feel them. So make sure you go in your body and be like, oh, I can feel my leg cramping there. I can feel the tension in my calf. I can feel the tension here. I can feel my gut tighten. I can feel energy moving from my sacral all the way up to my heart. Release your blocks. So maybe you have some pent up emotions and blocks in your body. Maybe you need to go do a movement session that gets you really like somatic release, you know? It's also on YouTube. There's somatic release there too. Journaling could help some of you. Yoga, yin yoga specifically. Keep your heart open. Keep your heart open. Where are you closing your heart? I wanted to say there, where are you closing your heart, Virgo? That's what I almost said. And what have we got energy here? So Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, Pisces doubled. So Libra, full time for you. It's going to be big incoming blessings in the fall, Libra season. Libra, Scorpio season is going to be significant. A lot of Pisces energy around you, helping you to feel your emotions and forgive. The collective I'm reading for, I'm feeling a lot of deep, heavy emotion. Like I've got a lot of heaviness on my body, in my third eye, on my chest. But I don't have a lot of words for it. So you're having like a really deep emotional experience, which would explain the Pisces doubled. You gotta really just sit with it. Carve out some time, at least 10 minutes a day, to just sit with your feelings. Where is it in the body? What do you need to do? Do you need to cry? Do you need to scream? What do you need to do with it? And I feel like that'll open you up to change, because it'll help you release the blocks. And that is a heart opening. And like touch your heart and be like, it's safe for me to open my heart. I open my heart. I give my heart to the world. One book I read that's coming to mind is Rachel Grover, some femininity book, Power of Your Femininity or something. She talked about healing your heart so much that you are so open that like someone could stab you in the heart, but you wouldn't even like feel it or anything, because you're just so loving, you're so open, your heart's so open that you've healed it, that your love protects you. You're free again. You're unbound. So that's coming to mind. And I think if we get one more card, let's pull it from the Healing Waters Oracle through Rebecca Campbell, and we can prayers. Some of you need to pray. Maybe you need to pray, work with the waters. I guess we're going to. Maybe you need to attune with the inner waters of your world. Maybe you need to drink more water. Maybe you need healing. Take it how it resonates. Call upon the sacred healing waters of the earth. Please activate the oracle, the ancient wisdom, guidance, and healing. Let it deliver clean messages and reflection that are of the highest, deepest benefit for humanity and the earth. Maybe call out for a reason. Metamorphosis, the healing lagoon. So you're healing. You're in a healing cocoon. You're in a healing phase. You're still focused. You're still moving. There's still action going forth. You're still on point. You're just really feeling. You don't have a lot of words for it. But that is the inner masculine and feminine healing. And love's coming in for you, I think. Some of you might have just healed from a breakup. But you're allowed to take a rest. You're allowed to rejuvenate and pause. You're allowed to cocoon right now, okay? Where I am, it's summer. It's a timeless reading. Maybe it's not your inner summer. Maybe it's like your inner spring or something right now. You just need to relax and chill. Embrace transformation. Things are different now. Ooh, that's a good one. You know, sometimes when we're changing, it's so confusing because we still have some of the old habits and some of the old pulls, the old memories, and they feel so foreign to us. They don't feel good, but we still do them out of habit or pattern or whatever. And then the new starts to come in and that feels so weird. And then you have kind of both going on at the same time. Anyone experience that swirl I'm talking about? I feel like you're in that right now. So it's confusing, but you're also so anchored to Creator that you're grounded. So there's like a swirl, but you're anchored in it. So you're safe. And I think telling yourself you're safe, it's all good. You're okay. It's going to help to calm your nervous system. What else calms your nervous system? L-theanine. Lower the caffeine. Yoga nidra, breath work. Focus on your nervous system, babe. Okay, subliminals are really nice too. If this reading resonated for you, drop a cherry blossom down there, drop a full moon, maybe a flower. Let me know if you loved it, and know that I'm always praying for you, for your highest good, your greatest abundance, greatest joy. I hope this reading helped you, and get through it. This will all come to closure for you by Libra season, okay? And many blessings are going to come along the way. It's not always going to be this heavy, okay? The heaviest parts of you are already clearing, okay? The heaviest parts of this. The worst is behind you, I'm hearing, okay? I love you. Please like, share, and subscribe. If this reading resonated with you, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate your support. I love our little community out here. And let's heal and go share that love with the world.